Hello students. In this video we will talk about some important terms used in this chapter. So first of all, gene. What's the meaning of gene here? Gene is a short term or a functional unit. Functional unit of inheritance. What is the meaning of functional unit of inheritance? When we will talk about the chromosome structure, it's a chromosome. We know very well chromosome is bound with it's a DNA. It's made up of DNA here. In whole DNA, 5% DNA is workable. Rest of 95% was which is not workable in humans. We are just assuming on a DNA only this part may carry a particular character. For example, eye color. We drag it here and point it as A. Means this position is characterized for a character A and this position is characterized for a character B here. So the position or a part of DNA which is functional in a whole strand of DNA is called gene here. Is called gene here. So now the next one, the term was coined by Johnson. First of all, this gene term was coined by Johnson, and gene term used by Mendel is factor. Means Mendel used the word factor instead of gene here. Next is alleles. What is the meaning of alleles here? Sometimes we confuse here the differentiation between genes and alleles here. Alleles are the part of gene. Alleles are the part of gene or individual of gene. For example, we are having a tall character, as we discussed in our previous video, that pea plant having 7 character, and in 7 character one is plant height. Now plant height, that's a tall character. Tall character represented by the letter T. We know that parents are diploid, so they are having T and T or T and a small t. So here this T and this T both are alleles for tall character. Both are alleles for tall character here. Third one is homozygous or homozygosity, when both alleles are similar. When both alleles are similar, then the term is called homozygosity. For example, capital T, that is called homozygous dominant, and a small t, homozygous recessive. Next term is heterozygous, when both alleles are different. That is capital T and small t. Here both alleles are different, so that's called heterozygous condition. Marked as a 4. Fifth is genotype. Genotype means here the genetic makeup. Phenotype. Here phenotype represent physical characters. What's the meaning of genetic makeup and physical character here? Here we discussed that it's a tall. All are tall plants. Then tall plants is a phenotype, means how it's appear. It's a tall, we easily identify it, and the character or the alleles or the genes by which it represents its character is a capital T or capital T small t. These both are the genotype of the tall plant. Next one is F1 generation here. Not to be F1, that's a filial generation. Here filial generation represent that the next generation of parental cross. Next generation of parental cross. So what we have to discuss in this video, we discussed here some important terms. That's a gene, functional unit of inheritance. The term gene was coined by Johnson, and Mendel used this gene term as a factor. Allele, part of gene, or individual of gene is called allele. Homozygous, when both alleles are similar, and heterozygous condition when both alleles are different for a particular character. Genotype is a genetic makeup. Genetic, we just written it as capital T, capital T, capital T, small t, small t, small t. These are the genetic makeup. Here small t is a characteristic of dwarfism, dwarf character or a short character. Phenotype is a physical appearance. For example, that's a for capital T and capital T small t both represent dominant character or tall. Filial generation, the next generation of the parental cross.